This is Magic Lover recording a little Commander Two-Headed Giant action. Thought that I would try this format out now that they've updated the client, and Commander is now a format rather than just like a play type. So, what do we got? We got enough land. Yeah, I can get that rampant growth for a plane. Should be good. Living Death, okay. Rafiq. So I am playing my use GhaveKarrthus, okay. So I am playing my GhaveKarrthus deck. It is pretty well geared towards multiplayer. And probably shouldn't have played that. Wasn't really thinking about that. That was a mistake, because now I can't cast Rampant Growth on turn 2. Should have led with one of my cyclers. Which is unfortunate. Kind of focusing on the format here for a second. I've just never played Two-Headed Giant Commander, so it's a little different for me. Wrap my head around. Did pick up a Silklash Spider, which is nice. I do have a bunch of 5 to 7 drops. I don't think I should cycle that. Because if I don't hit the land, then I'm in trouble. So I do need to get to 4 here, so I can play that, cast that. That misplay hasn't slowed me down too much yet, but I might pay for it later in tempo. We'll be doing some selective pausing here, because otherwise this game could be a huge recording, so I'll try to pause in between people thinking. See what Fireborn does. Fauna Shaman comes out. This almost looks like a Edric kind of deck. Lots of cheap, easy, quick creatures. He's got 2 more lands in hand. That's pretty nifty. I'm not going to cycle that on a turn. Oh. Let's get... Yeah, I'm going to need that... Do I go for the double white or the double green? Well, I've got more green. So I'll go for the white on this one. I think I'll actually run out Genesis as my first play, because if he's got... Ooh, Sabra. I have a feeling he's going to Living End. No one has any creatures yet. Of course, this now will. But he can't do it that time. So if I Bajuka Bog Fireborn to get Teague out, and then he Living Ends, I think that would wipe them pretty well. Ooh, Mind Sensor. that's annoying. Let's see what he says. Ooh, that's kind of handy. Get Fireborn here, get rid of Teague, and then I will indeed drop Oracle. That's what I was hoping to do, at least get that one acceleration. Now, interestingly, if he attacks, I don't hear anything back from... Yeah, if he swings, I'll trade, so I'll get my Oracle back here. Oh, he didn't. Bummer. Hopefully he does not activate Fauna Shaman and pitch anything good. But he could. And hopefully he does not leave enough blue up for counterspells. Whatever he does. So maybe he fights my Oracle. Birds, that's okay. You can get that back. We'll take that. So, a little board clearing. We still got a couple, but at least some of the trickier ones are gone. Although that Sean is going to be a pain. So I'm not sure if I draw that extra card, if I get to 7, if I should go for this, that, or that. I think I go for Norn because it does wipe out. I mean, even if he counters it, it wipes out their board pretty well. What is my companion gonna play? Going for 5. What's it gonna be? Green 5-drop. Michaeloth. Skyshroud Poacher. Oh. The tutors? Sure. So I can either go for Sylvan to go after, like, Library and Prowess, get 2 lands out, which helps me accelerate, or I can go for Norn to wipe a lot of this right now. If he leaves Counterspell up, I might just go for one of the Primordials out of the gate. I see. This all does assume I draw this critical 7th land. He left 1, 2 up. Okay. So hopefully he casts something to... oh, that's nice. Cavern, pretty handy. What he goes for here. Not a lot of juicy targets, so maybe it just goes for the arena. Nope. Going for Gusto. land, but that is pretty handy. So, yeah, let's get that out. Or at least draw a counter. I'm going to need that 7th land soon. I mean, I can, you know, Genesis and then put Silk Lash back out. Symbiose. I got, you know, plays, not optimal. I'd rather drop a Primordial or Norn, but hopefully the rules are set this way so that, you know, your opponent's doesn't include my teammate. We shall see. Let's see what Art is up to. That's annoying. Yeah, that might make me go for Primordial if I draw it instead of Norn. So I hit the Monument and Jace. I think that's a pretty good win. Since Sacrifice will trump Indestructible. Let's see what our friend Fireborn's gonna do. Strip Mine. Hate that card. Just absolutely annoying. At least Tectonic Edge and Wasteland are somewhat fair. Well, at least Jace is playing defense the whole time. Let's see what he searches up. Pride Mage. Yep, so there goes the Grave Pact. But that's good, that takes a lot of his mana down. I'll take that. Non-creature, right? Okay. Whew. So yeah, maybe I do go for Norn. And nothing with haste. Yeah, maybe goes for Tyrant here. Can't counter it. It gets the Monument. It goes for his commander. Okay. Wish he had cast that first. Well, he's going after Jace. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Vivid Meadow. Yeah, I'll play it. No reason not to. Jeez. for... I think I'm gonna go for Norn. Yeah. Huh? Oh, it was an untapped land. Son of a gun. Let's figure that one out again. Flying indestructible. Okay, let's get my block around here. So at least I can soak up some of the damage. And at least he has to, I mean, he gets, you know, creatures back, but can't do that forever. So I get to block one of these, we'll take 6. If somehow he kills us, he has to sack another. Okay, well, Pride Mage still in effect. I'm not counting on keeping that along forever. Flying Indestructibles. See what our opponent conjures up here. So let's see, conjures up a Hive Master. Which is another 2/2. I'll take that. That definitely will lose to Norn. I'm worried about these untapped islands here. I'm going for another one. What is he gonna pull? So he pulls a Imperial Perfect, which is annoying, because now I do have to... I have to count on him. He doesn't have haste, huh? Jason 1. Alright. Well, I didn't take a beating that turn, that's good. Yep. There goes Pride Mage for Grave Pact. So I guess, depending on what he does, my lines of play are hoping that he goes for Tyrant to go after Monument. He's Fate Sealing La Kindred. L.A. Kindred, probably. If only that had haste. Oh, they're flying. Forget that. So he's not going to get Monument. Okay. So I might have to go for Primordial. Tag both, you know, Jason Monument. Get me a couple forests. Forest card, so at least one duel come out. Let's see what Fireborn fetches up here. Venser hits the bend, huh? Pretty nifty little combo with Lark. assuming... Oh, sour. There goes my Silk Lash Spider. It's good while I had you. Let's see what my... teammate draws. Oh, Vasuva. Pretty handy. Terminate on the Sower when I was going to play Norn. We had chalked that one up to not properly communicating. Well, I guess that's good. It's going to bog someone, get rid of that. Goes after Fireborn, sure. Good call. Yeah, I think I go for Norn because that gets rid of most of this, a good chunk of this. If it doesn't weaken it substantially. Gonna swing? No, because it blocks with that. I don't get it back. Okay. Oh, I'll take that. One of these guys has to have some artifacts. 5, 6. Leave up the... Okay. Let's go for Norn. Yay. Unfortunately, I have to have Norn in play while getting Primordial down next turn. But if we do, things might turn around for us. So let's see. Yeah, I've got to go after that monument, because if I can go to the monument, everything else dies. So I don't know. He's got one in hand. He's got two. Maybe Jace bounces him? I don't know. He's probably going to make me sacrifice here, I'm imagining. Nope. Made Fireborn sacrifice? Okay, he's got to have some sort of living death. Each other player sacrifice. Ah, okay. I thought it was target player. Now I get it. Karmic Guide and Revelark. That's an annoying combo. So maybe I can... What'd I miss? How come Sober didn't... Oh, because I still own it. That's good. I thought I was going to get hosed there, but nope, Sober got snapped by that. So things look good that I might be able to get Primordial to go after Monument and Jace, which hurts them a lot, so Yeah, we'll give it a shot. What does Art have in store for us? Fecundity, nice little party card. I mean, I'm sure Elves is built to take more advantage of it than the rest of us probably combined. It's usually the way it works, but still a nice party card. And I won't trigger off this when I get him. What elf permanent is going to come out to play now? Hopefully not one that steals legendary creatures. That would be bad. Very bad. Azuri. Nice. He's a sexy little beast. Regenerate another target elf. Okay, well. So, I'm torn. Do I go for the Luminant and go after Jace and Monument? Or do I... I'm sorry. The Sylvan for Jace and Monument, or do I go after Luminant for Lark? So stop the recursion bananas, and perfect. I think with that now, I'm gonna have to go with yeah, Monument, because if we get Monument, then he dies anyway, which then he dies because he's getting 2/2. So yeah, I think I go for Monument. I go for Sylvan Primordial, go for Monument and Jace, and that'll clear most of his board. He'll draw a lot of cards, but c'est la vie. I will be amazed in Commander EDH if this goes all the way around a turn without dying. But we'll see with that last card in hand and whatever he draws, and perhaps whatever he brainstorms into. He's got a lot of cards coming up. He could keep both. And who knows, maybe if he draws no answer, he just bounces. Kept one. Beast Within. Very annoying. Yeah, I'll draw. Ooh, not good right now. Symbiosis and Evolution. I don't know if I have the time, but I'd love to get Genesis out and get Norn back. See if that works. Yeah, at least I found a target for my Tower of the Magistrate. What's he gonna get back? Beast Within, of course. Probably go for that. Discard the Moonveil? Yeah, good call. This guy likes his dragons, that's for sure. The tyrant comes down. This guy needs a way to make things hasty. So what am I going to go for? I think he got almost a Zuri over on me. Oh boy. Decisions. Let's see what I draw. There's a good chance he counters it anyway. This is kind of an amazing game that I have not seen a soul ring yet. I think I'll try and get rid of the flying indestructible baloney. And yeah, I'll go for the swords instead of Jace. I don't know if that's the right play, but that sword's just gonna destroy with the whole discard and untap. Yeah, I think I'll go for it. Okay. We'll see if this resolves. Oh, it does. Okay. I'll take that. For each opponent, I think I'm gonna go. Oh, jeez, I can't deal with him, but I can deal with that. So I'll go for Jace. I'll go for Monument. That gets me 2 lands, which is nice. I'll take that. Let's get Temple Garden, and you know what, I'll go for the Arbor. Do I need the extra? No, I don't. And what do I do? Do I swing while he's tapped out? No, because he can block and get 2 more creatures, so no. I will keep it for defense. I'm sure he's going to strip mine this, but at least I'll knock that off and force him to re-equip it. At the very least, it can be an annoyance. So Jace is finally off the board. I'll chalk that up in the win column. Of course, Buried Ruin gets back the Monument. Things just don't stay dead these days. This game would have been a lot different if I started with a Leyline of the Void in play. So, at least I forced him to spend the resources to get that back. So we couldn't have enough to double. No, at least a single overrun, but bunch here. Okay. I will block Azuri, since it's one of the 4s, so why not? Knocks us down to 40. So we're in the hole, sure. Let's see what else he's got. Puts an elf on the board. So I think when I illuminate, I have to go after Azuri. I'd love to go after Perfect to get the bonus off, but now with Monument back, I think he could just overrun me. So yeah, I've gotta go after Azuri. Rafiq. This doesn't have haste. Hopefully he's forgotten about his strip mine there. We'll see. Okay, I am definitely going to knock that off. See if he blocks. Nope, didn't want to lose it. Can't blame him. Got his own bog there, that's nice. And please bog him, get rid of that Rebel Arc and Karmic Guide. Did he do that with the trigger on the stack? Oh, because he wants it back now. Got it, okay. Whew. Got confused there for a second. Is he pulling the trigger on a Jun Charm? Don't do it early. That's a good call. I don't think I've ever seen that version of the Jun Charm used. But, works. So at least my other permanents are safe from that beast within. Unfortunately, I have to double up there. That's a bummer. Come on, swing at him. Yeah, get that sword. There we go. Nice. It's pretty nifty. Equipment thievery. I wonder what he's going to go for here. Equip the sword or go for like Domri? And have him fight. He goes for Domri. Equips. Hopefully he picked something up. Wow. as good, so let's 5, 6, 7. Let's go for Illuminate. Fortunately, all that taking out a Fireborn's graveyard to reduce the targets. Yeah, we'll go for that, and we'll go for that. I can gain some life, that's fine. And I could Symbiose here. I think I will. Force him to strip mine this as a response. Save me one critter. And since this can't block flying anyway, yeah, I'll take a swing. Why not? So now if he sweeps with Fecundity out, I get a boatload, which I'll take. If I had one more man, I would have gone for Genesis there. Yeah, put the critter in play, that's fine. I'll take the card. Oh, that's handy. That's right, I'm looking at you, Eldrazi Monument. You're on my list. So let's see, we're going to take 23 in the air right now. Minus 3, so 20, because he's got to sacrifice one. That's good, that's only a 2. Okay. So I gotta sacrifice something, and if it's non-token, at least it doesn't have haste. Flying and destructive, okay. So he sacked the Vanguard, he'll get some critterage. But even if we take 20 from a strike here, it's still not the worst thing. Actually 20 minus, so 60 is I can block one. I'd love to see me draw like whatever the 3-mana green enchantment is that's in my deck that gives all my creatures +0/+1 and reach. That would be nice. Spider Silk Armor, that's it. So he puts out Nashnod's Altar. Pretty nifty. Good 0 cost tap sacrifice outlet. See what else he's got up his sleeve here. Sylvan Ranger, sure. So I really gotta get that Seed Spark. Get that monument off the battlefield. As it is proving to be quite a pain in the arse. Wow, he strip mined the Rot Farm instead of my tower? Well, I guess now he doesn't have that anymore. Okay. He's got 8. He's got a blood crypt in hand. It's not gonna hurt him. Surprised to see that, but okay. Looks like he's gonna start sacking some stuff, drawing some cards. Build himself up a little army of insects and tokens. So it's going to keep this in my hand for a while. So next turn, hopefully, I can Seed Spark and Genesis. And that should allow me to stop worrying about him just blasting through the ranks. But we'll see. And then Genesis gets Norn back. And if I can land Norn, I think the game will be over. We're at 30 life, so I have to, we're going to take, what, 16 here I mentioned before, so that'll take a chunk out. He probably swings here. So 19, we're getting pretty close. It would be interesting that this would be the first time I'd get all 3 on-color primordials out in the same game. And we were so close to having Norn out with a dead monument, which would have been epic. And of course I can't forget about my commander. I might throw Gave out there just because I can really abuse Fecundity for my own purposes too, so I don't know. What do I have? 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so I could throw Seed Spark and Gave and still have enough to kill a couple critters, draw some cards. Nothing in his. That doesn't do much for me. Of course, that would grow to dumb proportions with all his stuff out, but Ranger, so not a lot of juicy targets for this, unfortunately. So it might be Gave plus Seed Spark. We'll see. We'll see if that resolves first. Okay, the 15-minute turn is over. Did a lot of sacking of critters to Ashnod's altar, which allowed him to get a bunch of tokens out. And seemed to do anything with the mana, even though he drew all those cards off Fecundity, surprisingly. So we'll see what Fireborn has here. Leading off with a Brainstorm. Good way to do it. So he takes an extra card off Sylvan Library and fetches away what he didn't want. Very efficient. What are we going to see now? Sun Titan. Great. Probably for Strip Mine. Because that would be the most annoying thing. Strip Mine recursion. Yep, of course. Huh. Never seen that. Interesting. Yep, so we swung with that. gonna do. Doesn't look like too much. Doesn't have a flyer, which is nice. So he gets to discard, swing at him, deal 8, discard. He gets to cast a bunch of stuff. Oh, he's got both Sarkans. Come on. Ooh. And he's going to gain control of that. Get back to Omri. That'd be pretty slick, right? I like it. I like where his head's at. Ooh, we just can't quite cast the Death by Dragons. That'd have been pretty slick. But this should be good. To go after Domri? Yep. Nice. Pro move right there. Oh, and he can kill this too by making it fight something. Oh, there's no other 6s. Darn it. Oh, now there's a 4. That's good. So he can effectively kill this, bounce it off of whatever else. You control fights. So yeah, he could bounce it off here. Oh, no, you control fights another, so he could, yeah, fight this with anything else. Of course, then he could sacrifice and respond, so he could pick one of mine. That would work. Let's see about this. Who'd he fight? Ah, he got lucky. I guess he wasn't gonna sack him in response, but that works. Death by Dragons. Why aren't you casting that first? Oh well. Okay, what do we draw? What do we draw? Let's take a look at the board state. So, art is tapped out. Fireborn is almost tapped out. He's got, well, no blue. Vegetation isn't great right now, so let's get this out of the way first. Not worried about that right now, so we'll do this. Let's get that monument off the board a second time. Things just got a lot better looking. And I might actually go for Sun Titan here. 3 or less. Do I have any permanents with 3 or less? No, I don't. would still be pretty nice. I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's let's get this action going. And I will not throw critters at my opponent right now, because I have to. I mean, we're at 32, and if he has an overrun spell or something, I think we're still dead. But at least having the active blockers helps out. Let's see what he's got. So Art has sacked his Wirewood Herald, getting a few triggers. So he did tutor up Jiraga Warcaller, which is going to be problematic because I think that makes him just about lethal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Sack a couple. I mean, yeah, he could sack a couple of elves and bring this into play with 6, 7 counters on it, which means I think he could just about overrun this turn, unfortunately. Opponent puts out Claws of Gix. Fecundity has really fueled his deck. One of my favorite cards that I play within my fungus deck. I'll yield to that. So I'm wondering if he's going to go for the Jiraga play here. I mean, I take back what I said before a little bit, but I forgot. The kicker does, it's not just 2 colors, there's a green. He has 5 green total, so the most he could kick it is 4 times. So we'll see if he gives all of his elves +4/+4.